Hi fellow e-comm entrepreneur, it's Anthony here from Level 10 Digital Marketing. Now in this video, I'm going to talk to you about why 70% of your potential customers abandon cart and don't complete checkout, and what you can do to recapture between 9 and 15% of lost monthly revenue. Now shopping cart abandonment is the eternal nemesis of e-commerce store owners. Around 70% of online shopping carts are abandoned. Now think about that just for a second. For every 100 potential customers that land on your site, add to cart, and actually go through to your checkout page, 70 of them will leave without ever purchasing. Now, e-commerce stores lose $18 billion in sales revenue every year because of cart abandonment. How much are you losing? Now, if you don't know the reasons why people abandon your cart and what to do to fix it, I see three main problems. You keep paying to get visitors to your site and then let 7 out of 10 of them slip away without ever buying from you. Second, you keep losing sales and leaking profit. And the third thing is stunted business growth. It'll be slow, incremental at best, that is 10%, 20%, 30% crappy growth, and that's not high enough to provide ongoing financial efficiency in today's online commerce environment. What this means is your online shop will not stand up to or stand up against your competitors. You convert fewer customers, get less sales, generate less revenue, and lock in only a fraction of the profit that's actually available to you. Ultimately, that leaves you with an e-commerce business that is not financially viable or sustainable over the medium to longer term. But if you know why so many of your visitors abandon cart and bounce from your site without making a purchase, then you can go to work to plug the holes in your revenue bucket by repairing the broken links in your add to cart and checkout process and start getting many more clicks through to order completion. You can set in place a cart recovery email flow from the data that you've collected, and because the stats show that these type of campaigns have an open rate of around 45% as opposed to the benchmark rate of around 18% for general email campaigns, it means from the 1 in 5 that open it, you will convert 11% to 15% of those people into a sale. And you deliver a great user experience for your visitors and build more like and trust in your brand, which increases the probability of repeat purchases and of maximizing customer lifetime value. You are left with an optimized framework and system that works around the clock for you to stop letting customers slip through the net and revenue draining out of the holes of your bucket, so you get more sales, more profit, and faster growth. I now want to share with you 5 things that you can do to plug the gaps in your checkout process, rescue some of the 70% of abandoners, and get between 11% and 15% of them to make a purchase. Number 1, be totally transparent with the extra costs that you apply to purchase. Costs like shipping, taxes, and fees are cited as one of the main reasons people abandon cart. In fact, the Baymard Institute conducted an in-depth research, and of the 2,584 surveyed, 55% of people cited these extra costs as being the number one reason why they abandon cart. This shows why it's so important to be transparent with any extra costs that you apply. Show the exact total they will be paying, including shipping and taxes. Now, offering free or at least discounted shipping will also positively impact your sales conversion rate. Alternatively, you might consider offering free shipping as an incentive in your cart abandonment emails. I want you to keep this in mind. 79% of people are more likely to shop online and buy from you when they get free shipping. Number 2, around 34% of people abandon carts because the site requires an account set up before they make a purchase. Now, I don't know about you, but I hate having to go through the redundant process of creating an account, especially if I'm only planning to make a one-time order. And apparently, over a third of e-commerce shoppers feel exactly the same way. So I highly recommend offering a guest checkout where shoppers can conveniently make a purchase without having to go to all the trouble of setting up an account. Number 3, don't be slow. Online shoppers are a very impatient bunch. All the stats show that you have 3 seconds for your pages to load before a customer leaves your site. Yep, just 3 seconds. What's even scarier is that as soon as these visitors know that your site is sluggish and slow, they will avoid it like the plague, and 80% of them will leave and never return. Number 4 is all about simplifying the checkout process. I work very closely with my coaching clients to optimize their checkout flows. When they first come to me, their shopping carts are really complex. We start by reducing the total number of form elements and fields from well over 20 down to the sweet spot, which is somewhere between 13 and 15. Having too many causes friction. that also causes overwhelm and sometimes even makes your visitors feel intimidated. That's why around 25% of all shoppers will abandon if the checkout process is too long and too difficult to complete. So, following form design best practice should be a top priority for reducing cart abandonment. To finish off, number 5 touches on the importance of having your checkout process optimized for mobile traffic. Mobile e-commerce is growing at 42% per year, where say traditional e-commerce is only growing at 14%, and mobile now accounts for just over 50% of all e-commerce traffic, and that number is growing steadily every single month. Mobile users abandon at a rate of 85%. That means between 8 and 9 online shoppers using mobile that land on your site will flee before they buy. This shows the importance of having your e-commerce store fully optimized for mobile users. Here are a few techniques that you can use to do that. Number 1, increase mobile site speed. Number 2, trim down your copy. Only keep essential information. Look, if they don't use it, lose it. Number 3, use mobile accordions. These help you organize all the on-site information. And number 4, keep all the critical elements above the fold. Now, Australian online fashion boutique Amoroso is a great example of a brand that offers an amazing mobile experience. It's fast loading, has a simple intuitive design with all key elements above the fold. You might like to go and check them out. So there you have it, how you can reduce cart abandonments and optimize the checkout process to get even more sales conversion. Now let's talk about you for a minute. If you know that your checkout process is costing you both sales and profit and like to nip that in the bud, or you already have a solid flow in place but would like some help to make it perform even better, let's chat. This month, I will be starting to work with 3 e-commerce business owners in my Scale with Certainty coaching program. If you're an e-com entrepreneur who doesn't need any more information, but instead wants direct access to expertise to help scale your business 3 to 5x in the next 90 days, then send an email through to info@level10digitalmarketing.com and we'll send you through a few details. I'll catch you on the next video.